Oh, hey there. Hey there. How's it going? Are we having a good night day? It is afternoon. Oh my goodness. It is not nighttime yet. Well, for some of y'all, it might be nighttime. Thank you so much for that follow, Monkey Shumps. You're in Mel's Discord, yes? That's how I know you? I think so. Congrats on first, Damon. 2 times in a week. Good job. Good job. Thank you for the hydrate, J-Dog. Let's grab that real quick. Okay. I haven't really decided what I want to do in Eve today. Do we want to do wormhole exploration? Do we want to do some missions? Do we want to do abyssals? Those are kind of my options. Get back to my normal size here. Any thoughts, you guys? Deem that. Let's just apply that to the one we're currently training. That'll work. You can't smart today? Any idea what might want to watch? That's not something that I offer on this channel. Sorry. You'll have to go elsewhere for that. You got a site? Okay. Well, good. You can watch that there then. If that's your thing, you can watch that there. I'm going to go ahead and do a mission. And then I think maybe some wormhole stuff. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Did I not take that? Okay, well, look. First of all, let's go back and repair. Then let's actually take a mission. That might help. Go and destroy all the ships at the encounter. Your main target will be lurking around the radio telescope. Seek and destroy, then return. Okay. And you, Colin. I can use the Drake. Fantastic. Okay. We've got our mission. We have repaired our drones. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
I think I'm just gonna leave this over here. There are other ways to access the buttons that usually pop up. Let's see, go through the acceleration gate.
Warp drive active.
Then we'll pop out the drones. All right. Oh, there's a second gate here. Launched drones. Let's see. Maybe we go up top. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's untarget these guys. Oh, those are the ones that targeted me first. Okay. Go drones. I have a range of 25. Okay. So I can't actually attack anything yet. But I can look and see what the best... That one, the Scourge, not the Mjolnir. Okay. So we've got... Almost got the right missiles loaded. Oh, I lost a drone. Because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Definitely need to pay better attention. One down. Start on the next one. Hello, Bubbo. You enjoying some Kerbal? And that's gonna be my next one. I said that's gonna be my next one. Hello? Who's there? It's Bob, you're overjoyed. Thanks for the bits, Ozzy. Go fly your spaceships. It is Ozzy's 10-year streaming anniversary. So, yeah. He has been doing this for a while. If he's still alive when I get done with my stream, then we'll probably go visit him. Izzy can stay. Good to know that Izzy can stay. I'm so slow. There we go. Uncertain legs. Oh, on his rocket. I was lurking before I started stream, so. I think that mortifier is the thing that I need. Where are we going? There's the loot. We'll just tank this for our drones, because he's hardly doing any damage to us. But I want this, this loot. My drones will take that guy out pretty fast. Maybe my drones will take that out fast. Come on, guys. They're calling it Anime of the Year. Anime of this year? Isn't that an older one? Oh, okay, a few years back. Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm gonna get over there and the stupid drones will finally finish it. Oh, they did finish the series now. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to go back through that gate. Can't believe we lost a drone. That was rookie.
Warp drive active.
Alright. That dish straight ahead of us is where our guy is gonna be, I think. That way. That way. I need to finish, or at least get caught up with Don Machi. I've been trying to, but apparently we don't have Crunchyroll right now or something. I don't know. With the drones. If you're a regular on my stream, then you've probably seen us play ATS in the past. We are gonna have a convoy night on Wednesday night. And if you're regular, yep, ATS. Not familiar? Yeah. It's this really weird sim game that like it's like bumper cars but with semis. Brand new MMO, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's shoot that guy that finally just came in our range. Okay, you go that way. We almost lost that hobgoblin. That's okay. He's just a hobby. He'll be all right. Okay, now I can go after some of these guys. They should be in my range. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I'm still not using, oh my. Kaboop, kaboop, kaboop. Interesting. Hello, Archimedes. How are you? You, come back here. Captain Sunrise. That's right. That's right. You're good? Awesome. How was day with kiddo yesterday? That's right, Timber. That's right. Just all out of power. The haircut yesterday, so trampoline this afternoon. Ah, okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing better. Don't schedule the haircut on the trampoline? Yeah, that would definitely be bad. The shields on the ship are definitely a lot better than the Gila, but I can't take... I could probably take the Drake in there, but the Gila's better situated to take out the mobs. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get this hobby to do some more damage. I mean, there is that, right? Cheat day item of the day, potato chips. Tell me how that bacon grilled cheese is. Is meh, doesn't taste like a grilled cheese. Like bacon grilled cheese. That sucks. That sucks. I bought that bacon grilled cheese one, but I haven't opened it yet. There's cheese, but it's meh. Okay. Well, way to ruin a girl's dreams. I did ask. I did ask. Ruin my dreams, or just ruin anybody's dreams. Specifically my dreams. Okay. Well, thanks for clarifying that for me. All right, let's go help our drones. They can't seem to get their shit together. Meetings every Tuesday about it. Oh, wow. That's what Steele's been doing on Tuesdays. Oh my gosh. Reload. Oh, is that the last of my Scourge? It's the last of my Scourge. Okay. Infernos then. We'll switch to Infernos next.
The module has run out of charges.
There we go. There we go. All right, let's go open that cargo. Yep, and we could just dock now. That's good. Okay, but I use bacon fat to cook stuff, and I never taste the bacon. That's the thing. I save my bacon grease, right? Always grew up doing that. I don't taste the bacon. All right, let's dock.
Warp drive active.
My mom used to make popcorn on the stove. She had one of those pans that, like, the lid had the attachment on it that would stir the kernels. And she used to make it, and she used to use bacon fat as the oil. No, I know that, but so why fry them in bacon if you're not trying to get them to? I'm just saying. He said, now if they fried them in bacon fat, you may get a better taste. I'm just saying the only reason to fry them in bacon fat. I get that. I get that. I'm just saying. All right. We got our mission points. If I'm going to use bacon fat, I want it to taste like bacon. It smells like freaking bacon, but I want it to taste like bacon. Damn it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Flame that. Wrap it in bacon if I want it to taste like bacon, but I say no. Let's switch ships. Oh, I had a mobile tractor beam. That's okay. That's all right. I keep forgetting I have that in there. Badger, 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 badger. Ela? Okay, so here's the question. Do we want to do wormhole stuff or do we want to do abyssals? Either one, I have the chance to lose ships. I don't use torpedoes. Kaboop, 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 kaboop. Tequila, we've got a raid. Oh, hey there. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. For those of you that don't know me, I am Tequila Sunrise, also known as Tack. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Welcome in. Grab a seat. Sprelly, if you need to go take care of yourself, go for it. Do your after stream care. Serial Killer Ninja, thank you so much for that follow. Who else we got? We got Tina and we got Kat. Ms. Paws are awesome. It has been so long since last night. You're absolutely right, Kat. Oh, jeez. I've been shot. Xeranax. Thanks, Timber. Thanks for the bang. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's got blue cheese in it? Nah, never mind. You lost me there, Damon. I am fantastic, Sprelly. How was your stream? I'm just trying to decide if I want to do some wormhole exploration or if I want to do abyssals. Both I have a chance of losing my ship, so that's neither here nor there. Fun and enshrouded. Oh, okay. Awesome. Which hallowed halls are you in? Like the first, second, somewhere in there? Trying to remember based off your map. That was the first one? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for let's go with exploration. Let's do some wormhole stuff. Yeah, I hadn't. I was still asking for input. All right, let's get yeah, we're gonna try and find some wormhole stuff. Launch. Thank you. No. No, TOS does not allow that type of input, Damon. Definitely not. You just keep that to yourself, hon. All right, I think, yeah, down a little bit. Let's start right there. Okay. Focusing on that one. You don't think steel allows that type of input either? Yeah, steel would definitely have something to say about that. Let's see. Bring it in more. You got a Sunday off. Heck yeah. Are you enjoying your Sunday off? Don't get that. Sorry. Oh, good luck. Good luck, for sure. I mean, if you get him a new video card, he might allow it. I don't know. He was gonna sell me for Burger King last night, I think. But yeah, Sprelly, let me know how that goes. What do you mean you can see why? Mean. So rude. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got D&D tonight. And... Okay, but the video card he wants is a I think the last price quote I got was like $7,000. Okay, you gotta remember, he's gotta have a...
By installing a booster, we can increase that capability on the order of 1 to the 4th power.
Good morning, Rob. You've gotta remember, he's gotta have a very high amount of VRAM. To do all the rendering and stuff. Yeah. To do all the stuff that he has to do for my models, he has to have a high-end card, and it has to have a lot of VRAM. No wormhole in the system. How's Rob doing?
Don't forget to stretch.
Thank you for the stretch.
H2O!
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
And the hydrate. All right, let's narrow in on this thing. Can't believe there were no wormholes in this system. We'll have to jump over to the next one. Rob wants to go back to sleep? Well, why don't you? Or do you have to be up? If I had a hot tub, which in order to make one, he has to have the video card. That's the problem. To model it correctly. You'll have to talk about everything else, like, with him. All right, let's go to this data site.
Active.
And then we'll go to the relic site, and then we'll jump systems. We may end up in a wormhole, we may not. I'm the only one in local right now. Seal's computer hasn't gone boom, it's just very slowly getting worse and worse and worse. He's having problems even loading into Minecraft some days. Okay. Nope. Found it. All right, so let's get rid of that one off of our radar and go to the next one. Yeah, this avatar really kind of accelerated the process, unfortunately. You think you need a new hard drive? That was rude. Okay, so there's nothing else around there. Interesting. Wow. Okay, we got that one. Go to this one next. Is that in the middle? No, it's not. Darn it. Oh my gosh. It's the 5. Found it. We got it. Be alright if you don't ask me to stay. Can you cooperate? Oh my gosh. There. Not bad. What's with ships and bridges in America? I don't know. You tell me. What's going on? Well, that was not useful. That was definitely not useful. Okay, cool. We got it. Completely successful. We've cleared this one. Let's go grab the relic site. In New York City? Gotcha. I hadn't seen anything about it. Okay. We're just gonna bounce off this thing for right now. Let's move away from it first. That's gonna be better. Now, go.
Warp drive active.
Well, don't blame that on us then. We didn't do it. It wasn't the bridge's fault. Okay, let's head over to that one. Where is that one? There it is. Okay. Inge. Inja. It was the navigator. Yeah. Full wreckage. All right. I'm afraid of turning my, with such a short distance to go, if I turn my booster on, I'm gonna go shooting right past this thing. Okay. This one's a relic site. Why Louisiana is known for its boats and swamps? Because that's a lot of what there is there. Okay. So the data sites and the relic sites look a lot alike. It's just what type of... Because you have so many navigators. Oh my gosh. Hi, Freddy. It's just the type of things that you can get. Like this one, data cores, process decryptors. Mostly the process decryptors in a data site. Yeah. That was good. That was good. Alright, so we got the first one done. There was nothing in it. I think we're gonna end up bouncing off this rock. Let's go around it. We don't want to bounce off the rock if we don't have to. And I think we're gonna end up bouncing off the rock anyway. We're almost around the rock, though. It is a giant space rock. Okay. So... Oh, I should have just left it. I should have left both of those. Oh. Well, I still got it anyway. So then these are the things that you get from the relic thing. You use these to actually build the pieces. These are all... These first ones are all broken. Like malfunctioning, fried, scorched. Those would have to be repaired. There are ways of repairing those. But then the ward console is actually functioning and could be used as a component in manufacturing something. Whereas the data cores, the process decryptors, those are more for inventing or doing research on the blueprints or inventions. There we go. Now we can go after this one. Nope, thanks. I'm good. Okay, well, oh. Really? There it is. That. And then we're gonna head towards that one. Last one for us to do in this area. And so, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to... We're definitely gonna have to jump to the next system. Frederick. Ah. I knew it was over there somewhere. Got it. Okay. Alright, so let's jump to the next system and see if we can find a wormhole there.
Warp drive active.
Stop, Fred. Hopefully, we won't have to go too far to find a wormhole. Nothing! Oh my gosh. Okay. So... let's haul them all in. And jump to the next system.
Warp drive active.
So... I mean, I'd love to do wormholes. If I don't find one soon, then we'll go back and we'll do some abyssals. Alright. Nothing in this one either. Okay. Let's jump to the next system.
Active.
There's something in my eyeball. Give me just a second. Gonna just put some drops in my eye, see if I can flush this. Ah! I twisted. Thanks for the bang. Everybody awake? I'm definitely awake. Okay, there's 2 signatures in this system. Let's see what we can find. Yes. Flying safe. Launch those. And see if we can find things. My Sunday's going pretty well. It's the start of my last week of the school year. And then I get a week off. Hello, Niv. How's Twisted doing? Now there's a Tengu. Tengu very much. Okay, the Tengu went away. Professor Pretty is hanging out between chores. So I actually am a glutton for punishment, and I am doing summer school. But I have to do, like, even if I weren't doing summer school, I have to do 18 hours of professional development over the summer. So there's that. Otherwise, it's just whatever the heck we want to do. For me, that's gardening and gaming and yeah, that is a combat site. You. I mean, not you, but I'm not set up for combat sites. So. So there's usually with teachers, there's, you know, prepping. There is some prepping that does go on during the summer. And the professional development, that type of thing. Oh, we found a wormhole. Thank goodness. Let's get this scan down and hop through it. It depends on the teacher. Some of them will spend their whole summer prepping. I don't know either, Niv. Some people will spend the whole summer prepping. Some will just prep here and there. I'll be working on stuff throughout the summer, but it'll be an easier work time for me than just doing my regular school stuff. Alright, let's warp to that.
Warp drive active.
So we can hop through that wormhole. See what else is there. Need to scan down 2 more things to get our daily completed. Alright, what do we have? Unknown parts of space means it's low sec. It's either a C1, not low sec, a lower level of dangerous on the wormhole. So 1, 2, or 3. Beginning to decay probably won't last another day. It means they have at least 12 hours. At least 4 hours? At least 4 hours. And should not have a problem getting through it. And we don't even get 3 months because we have to be back the beginning of August. Teachers work past the students and are there before the students. So I already have that. Jump through. Okay. Wormhole 101. The very first thing you do when you go through a wormhole is bookmark it. Bookmark the wormhole, not anything else. That way you already know how to get home. All right. We're in a class 3. You got a better capacitor, not that I actually need it, but it takes longer to recharge the capacitor. Thanks, DRB. How you doing? I think he's in the middle of some stuff right now. So I'm gonna drop my probes and cloak, and I'm gonna jump somewhere.
Warp drive active.
No, my legs don't move very well. Okay, I don't want any of the combat sites. Fred, stop. I do. I really, really like the dress. He did a really good job with it. I know. Pull it together, Fred. Ignore those. Ignore those. Ignore that one. And ignore that one. So I ignore everything that I'm not interested in. And then I always go back and I put my drones right on that bookmark that I made when I came through the wormhole. And then I can get rid of that one, that signature, because I've already got it bookmarked. I just need to know which one of those it is. I've been in every week. Just about. We've had some stuff going on, but I'm here every Sunday. There we go. So that's the one I've already got bookmarked, so we're going to ignore that one. And now we're going to start tracking down these others. Yeah. I think I was off. Last week it was because my voice was messed up. And I needed to rest. Think you need to move it from Friday to Thursday? Why is that? Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's got to work with your schedule for sure. If you can't make it to stream, then it's not going to be any good. Okay, so we just start tracking these down one at a time. Okay, so that's one wormhole. It can be. Yep, it can be for sure. We got our daily done. A little bit of ISK, some skill points. Okay. So let's back it out just a little bit and kind of narrow in on this one then. because that gives us another place to go look, but I'd like to see if we could find some data or relic sites in here. Zoom in. There we go. Nay! That's been my energy level this last week. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we found a gas site. I'm not set up for gas. Shin! Hello, Shin! How are you? I'm not set up for gas, so we're gonna ignore that one here in just a minute.
Kaboop, kaboop, kaboop.
Yep, we are alarmed. Okay. Using your new entrance sound, yeah. How you doing, Shin? Okay. Narrowed in a little bit more on it. Can I drop down 2? I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying my Sunday afternoon hanging out with y'all. This is being elusive. This should give me an idea about what it is. Oh, look, Ember just logged in. It is an unsecured data site is one that's going to have sleepers in it. So I'm not going to be able to fight that. So I'm going to ignore that one. So the Forgotten and the Unsecured are the two that you don't want to do unless you can fight. And in this ship, I'm not set up to fight. All I have are Hornets, and that's it. So. I've always kind of referred to them as the FU sites. So, and scan. Now we wait and see what we get. Oh, we got 2 wormhole options. So that'll be good. There we go. Almost in. Almost narrowed in on it. There we go. Now we've got it. We'll pull those in. And since this is the one we just found, we're going to go look at that one.
Warp drive active.
So this is the HCF. Take a look at what we see there. Okay. There is the wormhole. This one leads into nullsec, so it leads into 0, 0, which is not wormhole space. I could technically go through it, but I'm going to be out in regular space, and then I'm going to have to try and find my way home, and I really don't know whose nullsec I'm going to be jumping into. And I'm going to say let's not. So let's look at this other one.
Warp drive active.
Okay. We have here. We have unknown, so 1, 2, or 3. So I think this is going to be the one we're going to go through. So this is 1 to 2. And we're going to jump through that one. So let's go. We'll stay cloaked for right now. I'm not seeing anything on scans. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna decloak and go fast. Hey! Why'd you bonk me? Why, Damon? Buttons? Okay. Carry on then. Okay, so this is now the second wormhole I've been in. And somebody's in here. Because there's mining drones. Bookmark the wormhole. This is the second wormhole. It's the way out. So if I see it going down on my bookmarks, then I know that's the way to go. I actually want to get my location. Personal locations. That's what I want. I want to sit right there. Okay. It is a class 3. Not yet. We're gonna go like that. Launch those. And no.
Warp drive active.
And we're gonna start scanning because we know somebody's in here. It's possible that it's somebody sitting in a like a station bubble. Nope. Yeah, they could be sitting in that station bubble. I'm cloaked. So we're gonna get rid of those two. We're gonna get rid of these. Whoops. If you ever accidentally ignore one that you didn't want to ignore, you can always click here. You can either clear all ignored results, Or you can click on the one specifically that you didn't want to get rid of. So let's take these and narrow in on that bookmark. Where is that bookmark? That bookmark's way over there. See if that'll get it for us. Okay, we got it. That's the one that we have bookmarked. Ignore that one. And now we start scanning for everything else. Okay. Let's see what we can find here. We're gonna narrow this down so I can see my whole directional scan. Okay. Okay. Oh. Narrow it down. Always refining our search, making that search smaller. I guess he didn't want to talk. Okay, found another wormhole. I mean, it's very obvious that someone's living in this one. Okay. Found that one. Let's find our next one. That's our next strongest signal. Okay. We just got to start narrowing it down like we were doing the last one. So for those of you that don't know what's going on, what I'm doing is all these little bubbles represent the area of space that each probe can kind of scan for items. So basically I'm triangulating, but I'm using 8. So octangulating. I don't know. We had talked about a name for it at one point, and I don't know if we ever came up with one. Because triangulation uses 3. And since I'm using 8... Oh, another wormhole. We've got multiple options in here. Still was kind of hoping for a relic or a data site. Well, we'll get lots of practice scanning wormholes down. Okay, we found that one. Let's get close to that one. I don't know if I scared off that miner. Okay, so we've got those. And now let's work on this one. I know if I were a miner and I saw somebody pop in, I would definitely, at least at the minimum, pull my drones in. And that's a gas site, which we don't need. Okay. Let's go take a look at these wormholes.
Warp drive active.
Take a look at what this one says. I did not mean to warp straight to 0. That could be a very bad mistake. Pull all my drones in. Well, at least I'm not close enough that it's gonna mess up my into nullsec. Okay, so this is another nullsec one. The wormhole 00. And those mining drones are still out there, so I obviously didn't scare them off too badly. Okay. Let's go to this one then. We got lucky last time. Let's warp to 20 meters.
Warp drive active.
Don't you want me, baby? What do we have here? We have dangerous unknown parts of space. It has had its stability critically disrupted. So it's had a bunch of ships go through and it's on the verge of collapse. So even though the timer isn't good, the timer's fine, the stability of the wormhole isn't good because it's had a bunch of ships go through there. And so it could still collapse on me if I go through it. Plus it says dangerous unknown parts, which means it's a 4, 5, or 6. No, it's a 4 or a 5. Deadly is a 6. So when I bookmark these and I haven't been through them, and I don't plan on going through them, I do still make a note of what they are, because then when I look here, I know that I've got this one bookmarked right there. I can see that bookmark. And this one, I know I haven't been to yet because there's one bookmark and there's the other. So I haven't been to this one yet. We're going to warp to that one within 20.
Warp drive active.
And so when you've got like 5 or 6, that depends on the favor. What is it? And we'll go from there. Sure, it won't be a problem. Okay, show info. Has not yet had its Stability significantly disrupted. So that's good. Unknown parts of space. That's a C1 or through 3. So this is gonna be our one. This is our second wormhole. It goes to our third. So I'm gonna label it 2 to 3. You can do these. And what's her name? You can do these labels however you want to do them. Why did you just send me an ISK? Boo Boo? Octavia? Okay. Hi, Octavia. How are you? You having a good day? So if you're gonna do wormholing, you need to come up with a system that works for you. For me, I know that
Hello there.
I can. Hello, Steel. Finally decided to say hi. Aw, you're very welcome. That's so cute. So the way I do it is my math brain, I just know that if the numbers are going up, that's the way to keep going. If the numbers are going down, that's the way to get out. That's me personally. I'm only saving these for 2 days because wormholes change so much that I just ought to have mine automatically delete the bookmarks because those wormholes won't be in the same place. They won't lead to the same place next time. So we're gonna go ahead and go through this one. Okay. There's a lot. I'm really reluctant to uncloak. Even though it's only 5K. Just because I know people live in here, so. All right. So, before we do anything else, bookmark the wormhole. This is 3 to 2. Doesn't seem to be anything, at least in range here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna dump those. And we're going to warp
Warp drive active.
and cloak. And now we can bring this up. Get rid of our combat sites because I'm not doing those in this ship. There is the saved bookmark. go. Analyze. Maybe that's going to be close enough to lock down that wormhole, the one that we came through. Okay. So we can ignore that one, since that's the one we came through. And maybe we can find something there. Okay. Keep hearing a game sound similar to pigeons? Like that? Ah, that lets me know that my drones are near a signal. Not my drones, my probes. Oh, okay. Not that one. The tone just tells me how close I am to where it thinks that signal is. There we go. Okay, there's one. Whoop, back out. Now let's work on these other two. Maybe a little closer in, so we don't have to do as much narrowing down. That should be good. So I'm doing two different types of scan here at the same time. So this is the probe scan in the big window up here. And then down there, you'll see that green line on the screen. That is my directional scanner. That tells me if anything's near me. Uncloaked. Because if something's near me uncloaked, I'm screwed. Ooh, we've got a relic site. That may be one that we can do. We'll have to find out. But if it starts with an F or a U, we can't do it. Oh, not quite close enough to see it. It's just a level 3, so maybe level 3 scanning difficulty. So maybe. Forgotten. So we gotta ignore it. Creamy Pog, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. So we're gonna have to ignore that result. That makes me sad. Nosy. Congrats on your 3 stream. What are you up to? Your GPU died. Oh no. That seems to be going around. You're playing hardcore WoW? Awesome. Classic or... Ooh, another relic site. Classic. I played until Mists of Pandaria came out. Forgotten. Darn. Okay, so we have one location that could possibly take us somewhere. So let's pull our drones in. Hi, Matt. Let's warp to within 20.
Warp drive active.
Heading that way. So if this one's not any good, I don't know. We may have to go back and figure something else out. Okay. Leads into low sec. Reaching the end of its natural lifetime, which means that I don't want to go through it anyway. So that ends our wormhole exploration. Let's head back home. So we're in 3, so we're gonna go to 2. You haven't played Even forever. Hey, C2. How you doing?
Warp drive active.
It hasn't and it has. There's a bunch of stuff that's changed. Well, when did you play? We're gonna warp fast because 10 plus years ago. So yeah, it has definitely changed quite a bit. It doesn't look like it has, but there's a bunch that's changed. Okay, so now we're in 2, so we need to go 2 to 1, not 2 to 3. Because the 2 to 3 is the one we just came through. Warp to within 0.
Drive active.
Throw our cloak on. Used to be a low sec miner. Awesome. I've done some mining in low sec. Eve is definitely a vibe. Alright, we need to jump through fast. And then now we want to go 1 to home.
Warp drive active.
Get the heck out of the wormholes. Unfortunately, we hit a dead end. How was dinner last night? Dinner was good. You gonna help me figure out what I'm making tonight? Okay, we are still in a wormhole. Oh yeah, because we haven't jumped. That was smart. We don't do roasts. Not really. Alright, let's head back home.
Warp drive active.
We can do bratwurst, Philly cheesesteaks, sausage noodle casserole, or popper casserole. Next up is cake.
Warp drive active.
So bratwurst onion rings, Philly cheesesteaks, sausage noodle casserole, or popper casserole. And you call in.
Warp drive active.
Well, we didn't do much. Casserole, my choice? Okay. We didn't really do much in the way of wormhole. I wonder what Steel is up to. What do you mean, which one? Which one am I gonna choose? I thought about letting Steel choose which one.
Warp drive active.
He's probably gonna say popper casserole.
Docking permission requested.
Okay, enjoy your lurk, Nosy.
Docking request accepted.
Would you rather have sausage noodle casserole or jalapeno popper casserole? Rob says casserole, your choice. Popper? Okay. So we're gonna have jalapeno popper casserole tonight. Still likes to let Rob pick out our meals. Like, I make the menus, like I pick out the meals for the week, and then Rob chooses which one we eat which night. Okay, so we can do some missions or we can do some abyssals. What do you guys think? Missions or abyssals? It's a 20-minute, kind of like a 20-minute dungeon, single ship raid. When I make my chicken bites, I do it in pork rinds. All right, let's do some abyssals then. Let me switch ships. Hmm. Board ship. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, creepy. I think I ran missions in this thing forgetting that... Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Okay, I gotta log into Ember because he's got all my stuff, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to log into Ember. You got me? Okay, thank you. Form fleets with him. And... make sure... What am I doing? Okay. Okay, I've got all my drones. That's not what I actually meant to do here. Repair, just to be on the safe side. Uh, uh, um... Ships have gotten fancier. This is my Gila. I either eat like leftovers or just like tuna salad or something like that.
Warp drive
Nope,
active.
nope, nope, nope. I want to warp fleet.
Warp drive active.
There we go. I'm not used to being the one in charge on this account. Let's reload. Let's get our Abyss tracker going here. Gotta log in. Okay. Well, he's in the ship. So There he is. I need one of these. I agree. I agree. I need a little bit of this too, because I seem to have left mine in the hangar. Okay. I'm gonna bop away from him. You don't have a cloak on that, do you? Oh, you do? Okay, so I'm far enough away that you can cloak. Okay. Got drones. Okay, here we go. So, C2, this is what we do. We come out here in the middle of nowhere. We use one of these filaments. It starts a 20-minute timer. It gives me 3 rooms that I have to get through. Rooms. Okay. There'll be ships in each room. I have to clear all the ships in that room in order for the gate to open up to the next room. If I don't get out in the 20 minutes, then I die instantly at the end of that 20 minutes. It just like basically it's in a bubble of space, and that bubble collapses after 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a high stakes mission. Yeah, so I lose my ship, I lose my clone, everything. That's why I don't carry much. That's why he sits out here with his ship. Because then he holds all my loot between runs. All right, here we go. But oh, I've been doing these for weeks. As long as I don't get stupid, I should be good. I'm gonna head towards the bioadaptive cache and grab the sentinels and then the watch. Yep, okay. I gotta watch my drones because they like to get shot at. Come on. Okay, made it. Focus fire. Let's move you to the damaged one. Alright, here we go. This is good omen. Okay, okay. Yeah, we definitely want to take the sentinels out. They are cap drainers. They've definitely done a lot with graphics. You should totally come back, C2. Grab that loot. Wow. And now let's orbit the gate. So this was a loot cache There's 2 others, but I needed to get that one for sure. But since I'm on a timer, I try not to get them in the first room. Okay, I'm out of charges on my missiles. So, what are they doing? Oh, hey, Daddy Deep. How are you? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Cool looking ship. I mean, sometimes you just gotta say certain things. I don't know. All right, we made it through the first room. So, on to the second one. I am doing good on time. Pacifier. Oh, dang, it really threw me, didn't it? I didn't even tell it which direction to go. What is going on? Something blew up the bioadaptive cache. I'm not complaining. I'm just... Why are you flashing like that? I am so confused. Okay, whatever. Take that and orbit. Aw, well, I'm happy to have you back in stream. Alright, that one. Gotta watch our drones. They're starting to take a little bit of damage. Shields are gonna be okay. Okay, so in my brain, FF is Final Fantasy. And if that's your thing, cool. I know Sora plays Final Fantasy. I just could never get into the MMO. I've played some of the console versions, but never got into the MMO. Okay, that one was a little bit better. We've got lots of time. Can you, like, shoot, please? Thank you. I haven't. I mean, I would think you would get used to somebody calling you that. I haven't played Expedition 33. I've seen Booty play it. I've seen Ozzy play it. I've seen other people play it. It looks pretty. I'm not big on the turn-based games. But it does look really pretty. For sure. Waiting for my missiles to finish loading. There we go. Now we can go after the last one here. Okay, So this will be the end of the second room. Play it 2 years from now when it's $10. It is kind of expensive right now. Okay. Okay. Drones are in. Let's jump through. Come on. Let's jump through. We've got 12 minutes-ish left. Yeah, 12 minutes left. So I'm gonna go after the extra caches, the extra loot in this room. So let's go for that one. Warden, fire watch, warden, fire watch. Those are the ones that tend to be the pains. There's always phenomenology. You know what? Everybody's got their thing. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, there's no loot in that one. How rude. Let's see. There's one more over there. Let's go for that one. The fire watches are cap draining me. I should be okay. And there's a reason for it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's not really one I've considered playing. Just personal preference. Everybody's got their thing. Challenge me to buy it on stream and refund it. I don't know. Maybe. I won't. You're probably right. Just set it and forget it. When I'm starting a new game, I like to load into it and get my graphics settings down. So that would make it difficult to buy it on stream, but there is a maximum time. I thought it was a couple weeks. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But this is the last room of this. I'm really glad this went well because I'm in the wrong clone. I'm in the wrong clone. Yeah, I'm in my training clone instead of my fighting clone. So I'm really glad I got some good RNG. So it's random as to what combination of ships you get. There's like 6 or 7 different combinations of ships you can get, and it's random. And I got an easy combination for me to handle because I am in the wrong clone. And I realized it, like, yeah, I'm in my training clone. Grab this loot, and then we finish the abyssal. Very quickly, actually. Okay. So, now we're gonna jump through. And we're gonna pop this into the thing. Uh, Raging gamma. I messed up and didn't copy and paste at the beginning, so I had to. There we go. Now we got it. All right. So we are out. Yeah, that one was very easy. We made 10 million ISK. I'm gonna jump back home and jump into the correct clone and do another one. I basically got lucky. Really lucky. So you now need 500 plex for a month of game time.
Docking permission requested.
But a plex is going to cost you.
Docking request.
A single plex is about 6.5 million. So you're looking at 3.25 billion ISK for a month of game time. They've done a lot of changes. A lot of changes to the mining and stuff. Let's repair this drone. That poor drone. Alright. Clone? Get into our actual fighting clone. And then get back into our ship. There we go. Board. Oh, come on. Space. The final frontier. That's right. Board ship. Thank you. Hello, Optimal. How are you doing? The final frontier's treating me all right. Making it work, making it work. All right, let's warp out to Ember, because that's where Steel is. Somebody's been fighting. Wrecks everywhere. Pull that Valkyrie out of the damaged. right, let's add a run. Fix our contents. All right, shall we start another one? I luckily looted one of those filaments. With the right clone this time, yes. I switched to the correct clone. Alright, here we go. Head towards that. Firewatch. Firewatch. Warden and Warden. Oh dang, they were on me fast. Okay. You learn, once you've been doing these for a while, you learn which ones to kind of watch out for and go after those first. The wardens will web. The fire watchers will capacitor drain you. No, 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 no. Oh, Jesus. That was a heart attack and a half.
To give the command to a drone requires you to have an active target.
Oh, by the way, space. Thanks for those biddies and the heart attack. Eve's going well. We did a combat mission. We went into wormholes and got dead-ended. Couldn't do anything else in there. And now we're doing abyssals. We've already done one in the wrong clone. So there's that. You know. How was your 10-year anniversary stream? Lots of faces you haven't seen in a hot minute, yeah. They like to come out of the woodwork for celebrations. But C2 used to play and hasn't played in a long time, and I was trying to explain abyssals and I decided to go do some. Yeah. So far, so good. Knock on wood. Because I have a bunch of jokesters that watch me. Hello? Min? Knock on wood, yeah. I did say knock on wood, yes. So I try and have each room done within 5 minutes so that I have extra time for looting in the third room. This one's gonna be close. If I hadn't been in the correct clone, I probably would have had more trouble with this one. So if I would have been in the clone that I was just in, it would have been a problem. I started out doing 3s. I completely skipped 1s and 2s. At 0s. Kaboop! 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 Mm-hmm. Kaboop is right. Bring the drones back in. We are reloading, which is good. Alright. Drones are in. And let's jump. Can we go through, please? Pretty please? Hi, Freddy. You're such a good puppy warden. Yeah, just the warden, really. Okay. This is a lot. A lot. We're just gonna focus fire. Okay, the dissipators. Dissipators are next. There's another one. Yep. Capacitors down, but not out. It's okay. That one. We're going to that one next. Okay. They haven't completely cut out our capacitor yet. That's good. And this is the last, yeah, dissipate. That's the last one that was draining me. So let's get the Weber. And then we just start taking out everybody else. That's how we do it. This is room 2. Yes, room 2. We are. It was iffy there for a second as they were draining my capacitor. Because a lot of it I rely on just orbiting this, and the afterburner helps me make sure that I'm staying ahead of them and not getting hit as bad. And they were draining my capacitor. So it was making it more difficult for me to... Yeah, that's right, Optimal. What did you unplug, Optimal? And sometimes it's not a matter of the ships overwhelming me. It's a matter of there's so many ships that I can't get them all down in a good enough time frame. use an inductor instead of a capacitor? Well, if this game would let me, I'd love to. Yeah, I love my drones. Absolutely. They're pretty fast, depending on your training in them. Okay, now we're gonna orbit the gate. And we're pretty good. We've almost got all of our capacitor back. They do make for a good source of extra DPS. And like right now, I've got 1 missile. So my drones will actually end up taking out the rest of that ship. Like that. Bring them back in. And we're gonna jump through. Into room 3. We are a little bit under time. We got 9 minutes left, so we're still okay. Extra, extra, extra. Let's go that one. What do we got? Snare. Gaze dimmer. Okay, we want to go after the snare caster first. Because the snare caster will web me if given the chance. Get that loot. Alright, now I'm gonna pretty much give my drones the reins. Loot that, head towards that one. Oh, and I can't, you see the red lines? I can't go outside of the area or it'll damage me quite a bit. Hey, we're down to 3 ships. We're down to 2 ships. That was fast. Okay, now we're gonna get our drones in on that one. We're not gonna shoot it because it's way out of my range right now. Well, it was a smaller ship, and I do a lot of damage. We're gonna try and get some extra loot in this room. We're heading for that one. Ew, we're gonna have to go around a rock for that one. For both of them, okay. So we're gonna go aim up a little bit. It is a lot of damage, but Steel did a really good job of putting together this fit for me. It's passive. I don't have to worry about them draining my capacitor as far as my shields. It's just my speed. And so I do the gammas because the gammas give you shield HP bonus. They reduce how much explosive damage you resist, but they increase the amount of hit points your shield can take. So that part's really good. Go up a little bit more. So yeah, this sets me up to be able to tank it while my drones do damage. I mean, I've got to help them with damage and stuff too, but... it would cost me about... Dude! Thanks for those biddies. It would cost me about 750 million ISK to replace the ship and my implants, my brain implants. How you doing, dude? Now let's go help our drones because we're down to 4 minutes. Come on. Come on. Get around it. Get around the rock. Thank you. Go that way. We're tanking it. All right. Now it's in range. Now I can shoot it. We're gonna sit close to shoot at it, and then we're gonna head towards the bioadaptive cache. Because the drones will actually end up taking it out faster than I can reload. One more shot. There we go. There they go. And we're gonna head towards the bioadaptive cache. You guys are gonna shoot it. And now I just gotta get this loot and get out. I always have to try to
H2O.
make sure I remember.
It really sucks.
Thanks for the hydrate. I make sure to remember to bring my drones back in. We got this. You've lost. Oh yeah, I lose drone. Drones are ammo. I have to keep telling myself that. Drones are ammo. Back all. We're reloaded. We'll copy this onto the tracker. And as soon as we get out of here, we can submit that to see how much we made that run. Okay. And we are safely out. Nice. So I can head towards steel. This says we made 16 million that run. So 2 runs we've made 26 million. And these are 4s, so... Okay, I'm gonna keep that, and that in here. Thank you. This has been weeks and weeks of practicing. I did a bunch of 3s first, and then decided to move to 4s. I'm working on getting some better equipment so I can move up to 5s. But it's going to be a little bit before I'm ready for a 5. But because I could possibly die in there, I always have Steel's ship out here. He holds my extra stuff, my extra ammo and filaments and all that kind of stuff. I don't even do tier 4 missions by myself. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get the visceral stuff to do it. I need to do some more rolling for sure. I haven't done level 5 missions. I've done 4s with people, but not solo. So if I'm running missions, I'm running 3s. Time to get gooder? Oh my goodness, C2. At least I'm playing. You know, if you come back, you can use my recruit link and get 1,000,000 skill points and get some of your skills back up to where they should be. I mean, you were asking earlier how much a Plex was. All right, got it copied. We're restocked. Combat. Let's go. Goodness. Can you turn on, please? Not yet. Okay. There we go. Go towards that. Oh my goodness. Gaze dimmer, field weird. Just go. Go crazy. Bunch of little ones. This interesting. It can be, yes. It can definitely be a lifestyle. All right. Let's go, guys. I didn't see anything that would drain me or web me, so... Did not mean to pull him off of that one that early. Okay. Okay, keep on going. I like these. There's a lot of ships, but they drop pretty quickly. cool. Let me reload while I grab this loot. Return my drones. And we can jump. Okay, cool. That was good time on that room. For sure. Okay, go that way. Anchoring. Tangling. Anchoring. I think it's the tang. Yeah, I definitely want to go after the tangling ones first. Yeah, because the anchorings are just warp disruptors, and since I can't really warp anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Guns are good. Okay, got everybody targeted. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and target the bioadaptive cache. So it's in my list. We're gonna go after the ghosting one next. Because I can. Take out some of the smaller ones. And I'm reloading charges. We'll go after the striking one next. And then there were two. Okay, let's take out that cache, and then we'll help with the herring bedmac there. Got it. Orbit. And last ship in this room. I've done a dark abyssal before. But other than that one dark abyssal, I only run gammas. I only ran the dark one by accident. All right, bring in the drones. Let's start heading for that one. Okay. We've got escorts, deep watch, lancers. Let's take out these smaller ones first. And then those two. Yeah, I like that order of defense. Definitely like that order of defense. Okay.
A module has run out of charges.
Now we're on the big guys. We're reloading. They're all right here. All three of the extras. No, not all three of the extras. Okay. So this one. That one. And that one. Okay. So I'm grabbing these three. And then I'm gonna help my drones. We've got plenty of time. This is the last room. We've still got like 10 minutes. Can you open? Thank you. And then that one. They're too far out for me to actually shoot, but the drones have been taking them down. So they're at least working on them. And I'm taking the damage and not the drones. That part's good. Got that loot, and now we head to the last one. And that one's right there. I like how they were all just grouped right there, made it easier to grab them. One more. Awesome. Let's head towards that bioadaptive cache. And that deep watcher will be within our range too if we can get closer to that cache. The tractor now looks more spacey. Hi, Iceberg. Yes. I traded in the fields for the skies today. And these deep watchers don't have any shields. They just have armor and structure. We're almost within range. The drones will handle it? Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job. So I'm gonna hit the cache first. Why are you giggling? Huh? There we go. Oh, nice. Not bad. Reload that. Bring in the drones and approach. Okay, drones are in, we can jump. And we made it out with 7 minutes to spare on that one. I could have definitely gotten more loot, but I don't ever know what the rooms are gonna look like. Alright, save the run. What did we end up with? $22 million? Not bad. Oh yeah, for sure. They're good little minions, aren't they? Okay, I think one more. Keep that and that. And that. Yep. And Raging Gamma. Add a run on the tracker. Clear the tracker off. What'd you just do? Oh, more shield. Gotcha. Hey, Rootmer. How you doing? You don't even know. Okay. We ready for the last one for today? I think we got this. Yeah. One last quick stretch. Okay, here we go. Yep. Rob. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It's easy to get lost in the chatting and stuff, for sure. Alright. Go that way. Space is treating me very good right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, you come back. You come back here. You come back here. It didn't make it back.
Don't forget to stretch.
Yeah, during a time-sensitive event. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't gotten this one enough to know what each one does. There's our loot. And now we're gonna head towards the bioadaptive cache. Okay. Click on that one. We'll go after the trapper next. Think. That priest in front of the knight. The knight's gonna be our last one. An okayish paladin just for lulz. I mean, if you got the isk for it, go for it. Why not? Have fun with it. Okay, open the loot. Open the loot. Thank you. Ooh, I got a Raging Gamma one back. Nice. Okay, now we're after the knight. So I did lose one drone.
A module has run out of charge.
Out of charges. Gotta reload. All right, we got it. And in good time, too. Get the drones back in. Okay, and through the gate we go. All right. Field weavers. I don't think those are anything nasty, but we're going after those.
Requires you to have an active target.
All right. Feeling good about this. So far, so good. This one, it's just the sheer number of ships that causes the problem. Okay, grab those. Orb at the gate. Yep. Okay, I've got them all targeted now. Oh, and there's a extra loot thingy in range. Solamente un poquito.
Module has run out of charges.
Bienvenido. Oh, I'm reloading. And take that one out. I really want that loot now that I killed that node. Where is it? There it is. What? If I go up just a little bit, I should be able to get to it. Okay. So up. Loot! Thank you. To the gates! Oh, bring the drones in, bring the drones in. Shoo! I almost left him in the room. That would have been bad. Yeah. Extra? Yeah. Drones. Renewing. Starving. We're going after that starving one first. And then we're going after the... Oh, we're going after the tangling one. That's what we're definitely doing. For sure, for sure. Now we'll go after the renewing ones. I've left my drones one time. Take out that cash. Yeah, because you cannot go back. So they're just gone. And you're stuck without those drones. Yeah, but if you leave them and they do their own thing, when this pocket of space collapses, they're just gone. No more drones. Hi, Dan. How was your first week back at work? When... All right, let's take the gate. We made it through with extra time. And I got extra loot. I don't know if I just have gotten that much better at it. You travel for classes this week? Awesome. Or if I just got lucky on the RNG this week. Ooh, we made 50. We made 50 million that round. Nice. All right, Steel, I think that's it for me for this week. We made almost 100 million ISK just in the abyssals that we ran. Warp Fleet 2.
Warp drive active.
You think so? Maybe next week? Oh, nice, Dan. That'll be awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm just doing a Minmatar drone specialization right now. Awesome. Good timing then, Professor Petty.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yes, a productive stream. It was kind of a little bit of a mishmash, but we got some stuff done, made some ISK, and had some fun. I would call that productive. Keep that Raging Gamma one in here. Okay. Raging in there. Nanite paste, that's where that went. Okay. That goes in the abyssal runs. Abyssal. Hey, you didn't trade me my stuff. I'll get it from you later. He took all my stuff. No. Oh, you crashed. Okay, gotcha. Never mind. Never mind, he didn't take all my stuff. He just had an unfortunate incident. Okay, so those are gonna go in the sell it. Let's leave the fleet. Cool. Trade. Those need to go back in the Orca. He's in the station with me, Rob. so he's okay. That one needs to go in the abyssal. All right. Yeah, like 53 million. Cool. I need to go through this and start selling some of this stuff because that's like 2 billion-isk worth of stuff right there. Oh, a couple more filaments apparently. Awesome. So yeah, we definitely need to go through this. Plus each one of these, it's 72 items. Each one of those is worth about 1 million, maybe a little less. So yeah, there's a lot of money sitting in this thingamajiggy. What is this? Station container. That's what it is. You definitely should wear New Balance. Yes. All right. All right. Let's find somebody to raid. Same category. Somebody that speaks English. I had a great stream. Did you enjoy it? Felt good, yeah. Awesome. That's what matters. If I were able to entertain, then that's what matters. Let's looking to see. You know what? Tragos is live. I know it's not Eve, but we're gonna raid Tragos because he comes in here and supports the stream, and we're gonna go cheer him. We're gonna go cheer him on with his Satisfactory. I think that's what we're gonna do. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the bits and the follows and the cheers and the laughter and the just encouragement and everything like that. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys today. Make sure you grab the raid messages. Raid is for everybody. Raid S. My mods usually do this. Raid S is for those of you that do have access to the raid emotes. Grab one of those. We're going to go say hi to Tragos. And I will be back tomorrow night for Satisfactory. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Yeah, the blurbs aren't in there, unfortunately.